Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing a memory keeping spread for the week of January 4th through the 10th. And I have a really cute kit from Planning Roses. I haven't ordered from her shop in a while. She also just sent me her new little planner, and it is a major contender for when I switch in July. It's so cute and I love it, and I'll probably be sharing more of it. But anyway, let's get back to the purpose of this video, which is to memory keep this week. Let me show you the spread in my everyday planner. So this is a kit from Jessica Hart's. This turned out really pretty, definitely giving off some fall vibes, even though I bought it in the winter. But I still love it. I think it's really beautiful. I love the pine cones and all the different textures in this kit, and it looks really pretty. I like it. There's a lot to process this week for sure. So I have some pictures. I have quite a few pictures actually, and I'll be including pretty much all of them, I think, because not only was I like processing some personal stuff during this week, I'm getting into intuitive eating, and it's just bringing up a lot I'm having to work through. But also in our country, the Capitol insurrection on Wednesday, definitely I need to work through that as well. So that's what we're doing today. Let me show you this kit. It is 4 pages. It's called the 2021 Vibes Collection. I love the artwork in this, and her paper is really nice. It feels like maybe she has switched in the past year because it's really like a nice buttery matte. So here are the full boxes. It's very saturated too, which I like. The bottom washi, which is beautiful, and glitter headers are included now. I think that I probably need to grab some white sticker paper to cover this, since that bottom washi is has kind of a white background, but I'll do that in just a sec. We've got some functional things here and some headers or date covers and some boxes here, and then we have some half boxes, more quarter boxes, habit trackers, and then I like these little checklists. If I was using this in my everyday planner, that would be super helpful. But I think for my memory planner, it's like a perfect kit. Or if you're kind of a minimalist, I think it's, and I love this font too. She asked for feedback on her planner, and this is one of the things that I absolutely loved, is the font that she is using. I think it's so pretty. Anyway, I think we're ready to get into it. So I'm going to go grab some of that white sticker paper, and then we will get started. So I am giving you a little bit of a spoiler alert here, but this is the last memory spread in this particular planner. I am switching to a different one. It's not because anything to do with the planner. I just need a fresh start, and it feels like now's a good time. You know, being away from planning for over a month now, and it just feels like the right move. So I have it ordered. I will be sharing with you soon. But one of the things that I do like about my new memory planner is I don't have to deal with the white sticker paper. It's just kind of nice not to have to do that. Not that it was like that big of a deal to do this, but it is just kind of convenient to not have to. So I got that white paper down, and then I'm putting down the bottom washi, which is so pretty. Sorry I'm out of frame right here, but you can kind of see it better in this angle. It's so pretty. Like, I love the little delicate bows, and then the florals in this are so gorgeous. Love them. Okay, we're skipping over to the sidebar for a minute. We'll come back to the spread. I just was like skipping around all over the place with this one for some reason. So I put in the 2021 Vibes box. I thought that that was really cute, and I really like the colors in this kit too, if I haven't mentioned that already. So I put in my 2 full boxes in my sidebar, and then I put in this half box for my favorite moment, and then I just pulled the this week script for my journaling section, which I am going to kind of cut down my journaling section this week, just because this week was kind of heavy. If you didn't get that in the intro, but you will see all of the things. So I put in these dark gray glitter headers. I thought that the dark color up here would be kind of nice to pop off with the date covers, which I do really like these date covers. I had these crafty banana numbers out, so I just decided to grab those and use them. I think they match really well too. So I'm just going to pop in these date covers across the top, and then we will move on to the actual memories of this spread. I do really love this like gray, charcoaly gray color. It's really pretty, especially with like the kind of chartreuse color. I just think it's really nice. Okay, before we jump into the plans, I'm just putting in a few of these little just deco stickers. They were from a sampler that I had in my stash, and they matched pretty well with this kit. So I just put those above the date. I like to fill that space, so that looks nice. And then on to Monday itself. So we were back to school on this Monday, January 4th. So I'm just putting in that I am back to a routine, which I really enjoy a routine. So I always love going back to school, and I'm a nerd, so there's that. Also on this day, we had a optional COVID test. If we just wanted to get a test, we could, and I thought, why not? So I had my negative COVID test here, and I just used a little munchkin to mark that. And then today's yoga, I was still doing the yoga with Adrian January program at this point, and it was hard. I mentioned this in the last memory plan with me, but I think that this particular program was harder than last year's, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it was good for me, but it was a little more challenging than I was expecting. So I'm just putting in some of the full boxes here, and I'm just kind of scattering them around. No particular order really of where I'm putting them this week, just throwing them in there. I knew on Wednesday that I wanted to leave space for a bunch of pictures, so I decided just not to put one on Wednesday at all. Okay, so back to Monday. So I'm putting in, well, we're putting in a full box on Tuesday, and then this one's for Monday, I think. Yes. So I'm going to cut it down just a little bit because it is, I need a little more room. So I'm going to put in my thumbnail for this week. And then I also wanted to note that I was starting a health journal this week. And that was one of my goals for January. I don't think I really talked about it too much in my January goals video because I didn't have an idea of really what I wanted to do. Journaling has always been kind of hard for me. I don't like structure, but I also don't like it being too open. So I don't know what my problem is with that and like why I have that block. But the journal actually ended up being a really, really good thing for me. And I do, once I can actually write again, I want to be able to like pick that up and do that again because it was super helpful to be reflective of what I'm eating and kind of getting into intuitive eating and just kind of, you know, really thinking about it and being intentional. So I have this image at the top of Tuesday that says losing weight won't cure a negative body image. So I actually made a note here that says it's weighing on me, and I know that I have to go all in, and the health journal was definitely a part of that. This was also a really special night because I got to participate in a Moxie Live. So fun. There were 7 other like Moxie power users, including myself. It was just really good experience. It was nerve-wracking, but it was fun, and I'm glad I did that and got to participate in that. I will definitely link that down below if you would like to check it out. Okay, Wednesday was the Capitol insurrection, and I definitely wanted to note that in my memory planner because I was consumed by this basically the rest of the week and just so angry about it. And, you know, I think with everybody just questioning, like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? What the hell happened? So, but I did want to include some good things too. So I have a tweet from Nancy Pelosi at the end of the night basically saying, we're getting back in there and we're going to make this happen because that's what we came here to do today. And then I also have a picture of Eugene Goodman. He is a absolute hero. It came out later, you know, how heroic he actually was on that day. And I'm just amazed by him. And I wanted to have him in there too, along with some images that were really powerful about like when it was happening. And then on Thursday, I just have some more things that I wanted to include, some images. One of them is a tweet that made me laugh, and then one was a text from my mom that I wanted to remember, and it just made me a little bit more peaceful about some things. So yeah, Thursday was again just like questioning everything, and I had the day off though, and I had my annual appointment with my gynecologist. I think a lot of people are like this. I'm like notorious when they're like, "Do you have any questions?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine." But this time I actually went and I asked some good questions that have been like on my mind. You know, as I'm getting older, I need to ask those questions and be proactive with my health. And so we had a good conversation about several different topics that I was kind of curious about and needed some expert advice on. So I was really proud of myself that I did that. And then I have a note here within a munchkin from Once More with Love that I was so distracted all day, too much screen time. It was a lot, but I felt like I wanted to be informed and connected to things. So on Friday here, I have a little selfie. I was being really good about posting on Instagram and being more engaged and really like connecting with people over the yoga. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish it because of my accident, but I was really enjoying that. So this was one of the pictures that I used with that in it, with a note that says yoga has been saving me this week. Just being able to unplug and like connect with yourself, I think that's really a good thing for everybody to do. Okay, so at the bottom of Friday, I wanted to note that I was being a little more intentional about who I was following on Instagram to help support my January goals and my just like 2021 goals overall. So I went through on my personal Instagram and just kind of cleaned it up and started following some new accounts, specifically on intuitive eating and diet culture, and just trying to find some inspiration on that, which has been really helpful. I'm really appreciative of that. But also setting some screen time limits and being careful not to consume too much of anything. And then on Saturday, I have this quote that says, "We cannot have the same expectation of ourselves as we would in a normal week, because these are not normal weeks. Be patient with yourself." And then below that, I have a note here that I found a cool new planner. It got me excited to try a new style. That is another spoiler alert. So I will be using 2 new different planners in my stack. You will see that soon as I can get back to filming and I'm comfortable doing that. You will see that. But I've been playing around with this new little planner and I'm really loving it, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. And then I also that Saturday evening just read for 3 hours because I needed to unplug a little bit. And I also finished the very last season of Criminal Minds. I love that show and I'm going to miss it so much. But I've been rewatching it just like whenever, you know, like in the background, and it's kind of fun to watch the old episodes too. Okay, on Saturday, I have a note here about learning more about intuitive eating is bringing up a lot of feelings, but that's a good thing. And then I have a couple of inspirational quotes here and images that kind of spoke to me this week. And I also have a note here at the very bottom that we got some snow. We've had more snow this year than we have in the past few years. It's a lot. I do enjoy it, but it's getting to the point where I'm tired of it. But we need the moisture, that's for sure. I love that hang in there munchkin from Once More with Love. It's just perfect. And that candle next to the snow note is from Crafty Banana. I love those as well. Okay, in my journaling section, I just decided to put in this picture because I liked it. And it was another one of those yoga pictures. And I have a note here that I have so many emotions. I'm doing my best to lean into them. So, you know, with everything going on in our country and in just, you know, my mind, it was a lot. So my favorite moment of the week was definitely the Moxie Live. I was able to just kind of escape for a little bit, and it was just a fun time. So here is the finished spread. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was able to include all of the pictures and visuals that I wanted to. So I have, you know, a good representation of this week, I think, for me. Yeah, it was a lot this week. It was a lot for everyone, and I think we just have to keep giving each other grace and keep working toward building a better world and playing our part in that. That's all we can do. Just staying the course. But yeah, this was a lot. It was a lot, not only in my personal life, but in just our country. So still, I'm hopeful for our future and looking ahead, and yeah, just playing my part and doing what I can to make things better. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this memory plan with me. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!